Hi guys, Dandelion.
Hi guys, Dandelion Song here. We're going to take a look at this statement, this phrase, the wire, and the reason why is because it plays a large role in this movie, The Walk, which is a movie that I think comes out today. You might see this tomorrow, but I'm filming this today, which is October 21st, and this is tied into, if you watched the first part of my video where we go over Twin Pines, and hopefully I'll put those links all the way through this little series here, it shows how The Walk is related to Back to the Future 2. And there's a wire involved. In Back to the Future 2, Doc attaches a wire from the clock tower to harness the power of lightning. It makes me almost want to look up that word. There's so many words to look up. And then there's a fire on the street in which 9/11 is burning. Well, one of the 9 is actually neon. So anyway, we know the phrase "down to the wire" and all the connotations of, this countdown type of thing. And I've been talking about counting up and counting down words, and there is a countdown. Let me see. Oh, it's in a word I haven't brought you yet. Okay, so I'll show you. I'll show you where the countdown is. It's in the word "the." Sorry. Okay, so it's in these words. So 7. This is a 7. This is a 6, and this is a 5. So all these "thes" have a countdown in them. All right. Well, down to the wire, and then probably should do the whole phrase. I'll just write this here to make a note to myself. But before we get there, let's just look at it broken down. So in the simple geometry, this is the menorah geometry on the top. And if you would like to know more about menorah geometry, this is the code that I use, and it's out of the Pi in the Alphabet book by Marty Leeds. And I have quite a few intro videos and a playlist. And the reason why we do this is to learn the words that we are speaking every day, because our words are coded, and they do affect our thinking, and they affect how we perceive and also how we create reality. We do create reality. It's a quantum world, and we are creating reality. And these words, the way they are built, are harnessing our creative ability. We need to understand why and how. And we actually need to learn. We need to stop speaking English and speak a free language. And we need to figure out how to do that. One way to start might be to misspell every single word. Change the sound slightly. That would be a really good start until we can just move away from this coded language that we don't understand what we're saying. So this word, the wire, and we basically need to look at all of our cliches. I know it's exhaustive to learn your language over again, but little by little, we're going to chip away at this, and we're going to build our understanding, and then it's going to be like a snowball, and it's going to move forward a little faster. So hang in there with me. Okay, well, the wire, WI, is 923. There are still more 923 symbols coming out. So it is a date. Yes, they had a sacrifice on this date of 717 people. But it's more than a date, so we need to understand more. Okay, well, anyway, RE of wire is a 23. So we have a 923 mirror here, see? So each side is going to be is a 32. See, I just want to show you real quick about the temperature aspect. Where 22 is the ham, and then this is frozen, and then it goes up to 33, which is thawed. See, now 22 plus 33 is 55. This is important. We're going to have a number later where I bring up 55 a lot. It's an alarm number, and it's kind of like a number of shock. Oh, sorry, it comes right here in the wire. It's right here. Wire is 55. So there's a lot of symbolism happening here. Well, anyway, 23 is the next step up on the journey. Okay, and then 32 is the last step before 33, before thawing. Now, if we take pi, 3.1415926, I think I got that right. on and on. I'm going to try to memorize the first 50 digits. And we go up to, or actually 32 at least, or 33, 34 maybe. Okay, so we'll go up to 32. The 31st and the 32nd digit is 50, and that's the 50th state. And this is the last state before thawing. So that's kind of the idea behind this. This is Hawaii was the 50th state. This is another word for pi. 50 is actually a double pi because it's 25, 25, so it's like a Venus pi. Supposedly where Obama was born, although he was actually born in Kenya, Hawaii. Okay, so you can see this here. So we wouldn't add it to both of them. But anyway, you can see that 32 plus 23, if you add this and this, that's also 55. So wire is 55. And then if we add 55 and 33, we have 88. And famously in this movie, you have to be going 88 miles an hour to break the barrier to travel in time. So this would be 13, and this would be a 16 and an 8. I've told you, we have so many of this 168 number, it's unbelievable. Sorry, you can barely see it there, huh? So this is 24. Happens to be the amount of hours in a day. And it's also one short of their pi. And if we add 13 to it, sorry, I'm out of room. We have a 37. Now this is the number of the beginning, actually. So miles per hour, unless I did this wrong. I think I did it right. Yeah, miles per hour is a 37. So I'm just curious. 125. That's interesting because this is, I'll come over here. This is 5 times 25. So it's like a star of 25. Oops. Is it getting too late at night? I can still talk. See? So this is the star. So that's 125. That's the whole idea here. I'm kind of amazed, really, that it really equals that. Maybe I did it wrong. Let me just make sure. Yeah, it's 125. So this is This is 88 miles per hour right here. This is so interesting because it includes spirit. So these are, this is the balance, the 69 keystone of the Freemason arch right here. This is four elements, and this is 5 because it includes spirit. That's really definitely coded. We'll have to look out for more of those. Yeah, so I wrote down here terrestrial meditation and Stargate because in the Facebook video they talk about that they are hijacking your ability to collapse the quantum wave. So you'd have to kind of think, it's a paradox, you'd have to think, did they know that 9/11 was going to happen, or did they seed it in your mind from black magic, and then it just, and then, you know, of course there were criminals around putting bombs in there, of course they went and did, you know, put all the elbow grease into it, but then it really happened. So that would be in the Facebook video that I'm going to link for you. Okay, if I forget to link that for you, just remind me, and then I will do that. All right, that'll be it for this video, and then we're going to look up Great Scott and some more things.